It's fine.
But when I will be done with the other pick of Vaya, I will change it for Vaya.
Okay. Okay.
When you finish it.
Well, I might take this to work on right now. Then it's a bit complicated.
So before we start, I made a map.
Wow!
It's the map that Yuka drew that when she copied off your journal.
That's so cute.
Like-
Wait,
Oh, no.
What is that?
Yeah, so Zuzo, you have this map.
Do you understand anything?
Home.
Home.
Okay. So, previously on the Dark Mist of Ky-Rimus, you guys were traveling in the Dwarven ruins that I've yet to name still. Upon traveling, you guys managed to get to the Noble District and was examining that area. You guys found a small arena where they seem to be placing bets on fights, presumably with animals. Afterwards, you guys have been traveling for roughly a whole day by the time you got there, and Yuka was getting really hungry. So you guys decided to head back because one, you guys didn't bring anything to help you with the adventure. You guys just kind of ran in.
Because we suck.
So, on the way back, once more, it was roughly around midnight. You guys decided to camp out in the tall grass. Some goblins followed you guys out and managed to knock out Vaya, dropping her down to 0 HP.
Yay.
Alright, also, roll a d6, Vaya, because we forgot to level up your HP.
Me?
So 1d6.
What's it using?
That's good. Okay.
Yay. Not so bad.
Wow, my dice.
So, I think so.
Oh, is it all the way over there?
So your total HP is 22 now.
20?
22. That's your
Oh,
max.
Okay.
Okay. So after you fell unconscious, Zuzo went into a rage and destroyed a goblin, leaving him with nothing.
Fucking ass goblin.
And then
Yeah.
at this point, Yuka also decided to reveal some of her power in order to protect you guys, and managed to put some goblins to sleep, cast a very, very bright light, and make a fake rock for you guys to hide behind. Vaya, after you woke up in Zuzo's arms after he gave you a healing potion,
Cute.
you contacted your sisters. What's it called again? I have it written down. Sisters of Aethra. And the way they replied was they summoned a magical door where you guys were. You were kind of scared to go in because when you opened it, you saw a bunch of ghosts. But after Zuzo ran in with Yuka in hand, you decided to follow afterwards and learned that they were servants. And they wanted to treat you as best as they could.
There's lots of chicken.
There's a lot of chicken.
Oh yeah, chicken.
Yeah. So this magical mansion was brought to you by Nelle. I believe that's her name. Nelle, one of your sisters. You know that she's very cold, but very powerful, and she always gets the job done. After having fun in the mansion by shooting Zuzo with a slingshot, and Zuzo returning with a giant cloud of death. You guys came out of the mansion at 12 p.m. and walked back to the town or to the manor. The manor. Getting to the manor, you guys talked to Rhinox, Ito, and said that you needed help. Rhinox wanted you guys to tell him your secrets because you guys are hiding something, but you guys refused. Via, you actually said that you will tell him later, but he
Yes.
still kind of threw a tantrum. But um, so then you guys recruited Mato to come with you guys. You guys also wanted to recruit Tiberius, but Tiberius was nowhere to be found. Unintentionally, he went to Eldart because he assumed you guys were there because no one told him about Dwarven runes. So, instead of saving Tiberius, you guys got the idea that if you guys get the bell, you can silence Tiberius so he can't cast any spells as well. So you guys are now heading towards the ruins with fully decked out with items and motto. Via, by the way, you're having a hard time carrying what you have. It's it's pretty heavy on you, but like you can do it. But it's just the heaviest you've ever been. But you guys make it to the hole that you guys found in the first place. You guys travel down the cave, and upon reaching the waterfall, um, Mato looks down and she says, "Oh, those poor goblins! They must have jumped off this waterfall." As as you see two floating goblins in the middle of the water.
And at this moment, you notice everyone laughing.
Yeah.
Like we know something, but she doesn't.
Yuka's having a really hard time holding it in. Let me see if I can draw it. No, it's happy face.
Trying to draw.
She's trying really hard to hold it, but yeah. But Mata doesn't seem to give way. Sooner or later, you guys make it to the giant gate. Upon reaching the gate, you guys notice that it's closed again.
I remember how to open it, but maybe I I tell everyone that maybe we will have to hurry in case goblins are still behind.
Mato will say, "But you got it open? Did you close it?"
We didn't close it, but we opened it. It's with we have to say a word or two in dwarf language.
Well, someone closed this door, so yeah, we'll best be on high alert. So, you speak the password, which is dig a hole, and the door opens. As soon as the doors separate from each other, you guys hear dun 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 dun.
That's new.
Yeah, as an alarm system has now been installed in some way, shape, or form.
Wow, they're smart enough to have this.
They got the tech, dude.
Wow. Let's hurry then back to the tower.
Okay. So you guys run back to the tower as quickly as you can. Everyone make perception checks.
It's totally over the bed.
Oh no, the horror.
I think it is.
It is.
Let's see. Holy. 8.
8.
8. Ow. Possibly.
Via got it. Okay. So Via and Mato, you guys see goblins coming in your direction.
From front or behind of us?
In front.
Okay.
Away let me draw it a bit. Tower's over here. The goblins are coming from up here, from this road.
They saw us already?
No.
Then we keep going as fast as we can
Okay.
before they see us.
Okay. And while you guys are running, Mato is saying, "This looks nothing like the map you drew."
That's fine. We remember by head. It's
Yeah.
not so bad if we can't have the map.
Yeah. So once more, there's no door guarding the tower. You guys rush in. You guys want to go upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs and use the path we used last time.
Okay.
The one on the roofs.
Okay. So you guys go upstairs. You guys can still hear the alarm sounding. It's much further away now, but it's still pretty apparent. Mato says, "Wait, what's on top of this tower?"
We already went up, but there is a kind of telescope, right? I don't remember the name, but something to watch over the city, right?
That's very good for me. Do you mind just give me a moment for me to look around?
Sure.
Okay. So she runs upstairs. What would you guys like to do down here?
Maybe maybe one stay with Mato in case she finds something, and the 2 others stay here and make sure no one comes around.
All right. So which one of you is splitting?
I can go up, and you can do the stay together.
Okay.
Suppose you could close.
Yeah, and Yuka's like really like awkward about it, and she's kind of scared a little bit because you're kind of aggressive. but once more, she trusts you, but it's still kind of scary. Via going upstairs, right? You see Mato. She instantly just runs straight to the telescope and just starts like looking around, and she's like moving her head, swaying left and right, up and down, just getting everything on the land. And she says, "Oh, this is the perfect place for me."
So you want to study the place, but maybe we should just focus on the bear for now.
No, I'm a long range caster. I don't have to be next to you to be effective. I can pretty much support you from up here. There are some spaces that I can't reach, but yeah, I could stay here. I could if you want me to. There's another tower, and then she points to the far west.
We didn't go to this tower yet, but even if you can cast spell from further, if we go inside home, you won't be able to help, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I'll come back here. And then she asks for your journal, and then you give it to her, and then she looks at the map that you drew because it's so much better. and she marks it on your map where the tower is, and she tells you it's surrounded by lava, but it has a safe pathway to it, and it seems to be a tower that goes down.
Do you think the bell is over there?
Possibly. Last time I heard, the bell was being held by one of the four kings.
Does it has anything to do with these coins we found? Because
Oh,
to
oh,
reach some of the places we have to use this.
oh, this is good. This is really good. Oh, yes. Ah, Dwenarv.
So happy.
No, so Dwenarv. He was one of the four kings. He's a small fella. Likes to sneak around. And
Then maybe it
yeah.
will be useful.
Yeah, he usually worked in the dark.
Should we try to go to this place then?
To the west.
The tower, the other one.
So the one to the west, because you know there's,
Yeah.
so you know there's one to the west. There's one to the north in the Noble District.
Maybe we will follow Hatu instinct since she seems interested in this tower over there.
Okay.
The one she saw.
It's further away though. It's roughly.
Can we approach with the pass on the roof?
No.
And it should be on the street, right?
We will have to get off the streets and run down through some alleyways, and then we're out in the open. There seems to be a chair or a throne on the other side of this city.
That hurt my chest.
Okay. Then we move.
Oh yeah, it's really far. I can estimate to be like maybe 2,500 feet.
Oh God.
I don't know what does it mean in my own miser.
Like close to a mile, maybe more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's far, but we don't really have the choice. So, to the other tower, because there are some other towers, right?
Yeah, so there's the one that you're in, the one in the northern district where you saw all the goblins bringing the silver and gold to, and now there's this third tower on the other side.
Well, let's go and see. We tried to move to the tower, which was interesting for Hatsu, but we move slowly and try not to find goblins on the way.
Okay, let's do our best. So, Zuzo, while they're talking upstairs, are you doing anything with Yuka?
Just making small chat.
Yeah, like what?
Small conversation.
Like what?
Oh, that was my only idea. I didn't think of details.
Like, well, what does Zuzo want to know? Once again, she's portraying as a 10-year-old human child, which to you don't really understand kids.
I guess he would ask her why she's so small and basically all the obvious questions of what a child is.
Yeah, so it turns out to be like, Yuka, why are you so small? Because I'm little?
I got to love your conversation.
Why do you carry that bag? Because it's important to me? Why do you like Via? Because she's nice. You just yeah, you're just asking small things, and it's just like a one-sided conversation, and she's just really, really awkward by it. And then she asks you, "Are you from here?"
No.
What?
So, where are you?
Basic language. Yes. No. Maybe.
So,
Yes.
where are you from?
What's the name again?
Shadowvale.
Uh, Shadowvale.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense now. And then at that point, because Zuzo's one-sided conversation was taking so long, you two,
Fuck you.
Vaya and Mato comes back down, and you just see Yuka. She's kind of like thinking. She's like, "Huh, right, right."
Well, did you have a nice conversation?
Where are we going?
We go to the tower that Hato thinks think this tower over there is the best point to start with.
Yuka pulls out her map and she says, I don't remember another tower."
Because we didn't take the time to to look around more clearly, I guess. Maybe.
So you tell her that there's another tower, and then she looks at your journal and tries to copy it once more,
Oh.
just adding like an extra circle at the edge of it. But so how do you, right now you still hear the alarm from the gate.
Mm.
You still hear it.
Well, with a bit of luck, it will attract them over there with the door, and we will be peace for a bit. Let's try.
Okay. So you want to travel by the roof, right?
If we can, yeah.
Okay. So you travel by the roof. It's pretty easy to hide from the goblins while you're on the roof.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna let you roll checks. But once more, you guys reach the infamous stairs that all three of you fell down.
I am super extra careful when I go down by the stairs.
So once you guys reach the stairs, everyone roll stealth checks. And
D20?
yeah,
14.
nice. You're very careful.
I won't make the same mistake again.
Okay. And how would you like Mato and Yuka to be walking? You want them to walk in between you, or what?
Maybe I go. I went first this time because I didn't want to to bring everyone with my fall.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Zuzo, where do you want to stay? In the front or the back? Or Via took the lead, so you want to be behind her or be in the back?
I'll keep Yuka in front of me and then be behind. Yeah, look here. Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys start sneaking through very, very stealthily. You guys see like 13 goblins at the gate, and they're hitting the gate, trying to turn it off, but it's not working. And they see Mato as you guys duck behind buildings. So like you guys went. There's an alleyway in front of you, and you guys walked inside, but they caught a glimpse of Mato as she was coming in, and you hear, Oh my god!
Oh, they saw her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Uh, well, because they're trying to enter in this door that was closed if we didn't show the coin. Is it right?
Hmm?
I did not understand the situation, I guess, maybe.
Oh, okay. So
We went down the stairs and
you went
we
down the
are
stairs,
close of.
and so
Yeah.
there. Oop, not a line. I need a box. Box. This is a building.
Jesus Christ, Alvin.
This is a building. Okay. The
Okay.
you guys were walking in between them before Mata was caught outside, and
Oh.
yeah, and the goblins are coming from down here,
Okay.
and
Is
there was roughly 12 of them.
is there the door we saw last time?
The door is
You-
on this side.
Can we
This
reach it
this one's on
in
this
time or
side.
not? Okay. Are they far away from us?
They're about. Let's see. They saw you guys, so they started running your direction. So they're about 70 feet away.
Can we make it in time to go and open the door or not?
You remember that? Yeah, you could get inside, but you'll be practically stuck there. The only way back out is through the door and the two windows. Otherwise, you guys can keep traveling through.
The door and the two windows?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean the grid door, the door which was locked by a mechanism, not the home. You see what I mean?
Yes, yes.
This one.
That one is about 100 feet away.
Too far. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go that way.
Well, if we continue, maybe I can cast darkness again, just to buy time for us.
So you cast darkness.
Yeah, behind of us.
Okay.
I tried to make I tried to put in all the zones so that the goblins are confused. If it's okay.
Yeah. Just like that. And you guys run on through. Okay. So you guys keep running through. You do hear some pitter patter from behind you. They seem to be following you, but haven't quite found you yet. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so you reach a wall. Looking at it, it looks like a very, very long building. And you see no ways of getting inside from this side. It's a 2-story building, and there are windows on the second floor, roughly 20 feet up. You could walk around it in either direction, doesn't matter. This way is shorter.
Maybe the shorter way then. But careful if there is any goblin around.
Which way shorter?
Up.
Uh,
So you want to run up?
I would go up, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Let me check something very quick. Okay. So you guys start running up. You guys make it across. Once more, you still see windows on the second floor. Running through, you get to the building that has the secret entrance. Then you guys head behind that one time. But it's right here.
This one with the secret. Ah, and if we go up, we find the door. Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But you might also reach the goblins. You don't know where they are at this point. You still hear movement. If you want to look around, you can. I know Yuka will. Yep. Yuka saw some goblins up north, down south, and behind you guys.
Can I cast dancing lights and make them go further away, like there is a group in another place to attract the goblins' attention? That we
Mm,
can go a bit further.
so you want to like summon your dancing light and push it away.
Yeah, push it away like there is another group in other places to make them go further than us.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Cause like there's alleyways, and then like you think that they follow the light, right? Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah. So you cast dancing light, and I'm assuming you're going in the way that I pointed with the balls and everything.
Yeah. Just
And
to make like there's a group moving in the other roads and the other streets.
okay. Um, the ones up north, uh, you see them follow the light. The ones south seem to be ignoring the light, and if anything, they're running towards you guys.
We go up north, and if the
Mhm.
others move, we have to continue in north.
Okay. As you guys are running north, you see Yuka like muttering something, and then a copy of herself lays down on the ground. You know this to be an illusion.
Like not to break my heart.
Yeah.
No.
And then you're gonna jump in the building.
Yeah.
Okay. And you flip open a switch. Bookshelf opens. You guys walk in one at a time. To not touch anything, you guys have to like kind of cramp up. And then before you guys forget, you guys gonna close the bookcase. And now you guys are gonna wait.
Well, we have a bit of time now.
Mm.
How long we will wait?
Yuka and Mato gonna listen. Yuka would say they're close. Mato's like, how can you hear out of there? And then she notices the mannequin, the one that has armor.
Don't touch it.
Don't worry, I can't reach it. Oh, wait, actually, no, I got you guys mixed up. And she's like, fine.
There's a spell on it, that's why.
I mean, what?
This is trapped.
Oh, is this where you got one of the emblems?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. See, Dwynarv always left traps for people.
Well, we got two once, and one was a big throw because there was nothing inside the the box.
Yeah, that sounds like Dwynarv.
Yeah. At least we got the coin. It helped.
So Dwynarv, and since you guys have time, she's gonna tell you that Dwynarv, Sanzar, and Kemal are the three dwarven kings that she's heard of. The fourth one is missing or forgotten, but they keep speaking about him. I don't have a name for him. But Dwynarv was the king of the shadows, always like to play tricks, always like to hide. Sanzar was the king of the arena. He would make people fight each other just for the sake of fighting, sometimes with money. But and then the king Kimal was the king of them all. Made sure none of them went out of line. I read that the fourth king, the unheard king. Oh,
Huh?
unheard king, unheard bell.
Oh, that match.
Yeah, and that king went missing.
Maybe it's
Well
around
played.
then.
Okay, so after 15 minutes, Yuka says that she doesn't hear anything anymore.
Can we move?
Yuka walks over. Gets out. And while you and Mato are leaving, Mato's like, "Where did you find her?"
I want the same.
Pretty much.
In the forest.
Zuzo, you were the second one to leave, so you and Yuka can make perception checks to see if you guys can find anything outside before you guys leave.
Nope.
What'd you get?
7.
7? Oh my god. Well, Zuzo's like,
I swear to God, if I get poop on me.
nah. Zuzo's like peeking out the windows, and he's like, "I don't see anything." And Yuka says, I can see their footprints. They went to the through the and then she puts her hands together, the big door.
Oh.
We went to
Too
the.
cute.
Yeah, the one that you guys needed the emblem for.
Well, we won't get there then.
Yeah, it's in that direction.
Well, we continue in the opposite way then.
Okay. So you guys get out. I can delete this now. You want to go through the street, or you want to go through like the small shortcuts?
Ooh, hard decision.
Going through the street is kind of bad because it's in the middle of it.
They are
It's
all
noticeable. Yeah.
bad. We hide, but this is small and maybe there are traps, or we go to the main. And,
No. From what you can see, it's a bunch of like hills and rocks. It's very just broken down rocks packed up into like a giant pile. You'd have to like just make your way through. You guys can hide in there, but walking through is very, very tough.
What do you suggest?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Zuza?
Something that won't get us killed, obviously.
You want to what?
I said something that won't get us killed.
Yeah, but you don't know which one's which.
Nope. So, which ways there was?
Travel through the rubble, or travel through the streets. Yuka looks at Zuzo. You want to flip a coin?
Always.
Sure.
Okay. And Mato's just like, what?
Yeah, when we can't make our decision, we flip a coin. That's the only way, anyway.
And Yuka says, we're going through the rubble.
Okay.
So you guys start making through the rubble. And once more, you guys are walking really, really slow. Everyone make stealth checks again.
Oh God. Nope. I got a 4.
Okay.
Oof.
So hold on, what is your stealth? Oof, yeah. So while you
God damn
guys
it.
while you guys are going through the rubble, right, and it seems to be like a huge broken down building. You don't know what it used to belong to, but it's long gone now. Everyone's like carefully like walking through,
Oh
and then
no.
while Zuzo's walking, a a rock slides off and hits his tail, and then he gets fucking pissed and he just throws that fucking rock like 20 feet and
What are you doing?
and Yuka says, "Run." In front of you guys can see a building, like a pretty big building. I don't want to draw it out. It's pretty big.
You make a
There's
square and you write big building.
so it's a elongated building. Oh no, not draw like that. I want to draw straight. Boom, elongated. It's more horizontal. Um, there's a broken window right here. It's pretty big. You know, all of you guys can fit in. Um, make a religion check, Vi.
Again?
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
You know this to be the church, a church of a dwarven god, the god of creation, and you know that he's a more or less a blacksmith god.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the church for him.
We don't have so much choice, then we should go inside and hurry.
Okay. You lead the way. Mato follows. Yuka follows Mato. Zuzo comes in last because his tail.
Just like so.
And once you get in here, you see like rows and rows of anvils. Because once more, goblins can't carry them. Those are anvils. You also see ladders leading up to a second floor. And aside from the anvil, everything else is missing.
Maybe we should go upstairs before they find us in the first floor.
Okay.
Because they're following, right?
You don't know. You just heard Zuzo make a really loud noise. You guys didn't see any goblins, but Yuka just said run because she didn't want you guys to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of the rubble.
Can we go up and take the ladder up too?
Mm-hmm. So everyone climbs upstairs and up. What the hell? Hold on, let me check this very quick. I'm expecting a package, so. So, climbing up here, you see chests that were open. You can understand that once more it's another like one of these sorted out chests. You know, some gold, some silver, some iron, and all the shiny things are taken.
If there's obsidian, take it.
You
Oh yeah.
you can't carry anymore, Via. If you
No,
carry,
not me, but the others. If they
okay.
want it.
Um, there are some obsidian, but this one seems to be like a bit more ransacked, unlike yours. Like a lot of it is missing.
Mm.
If Zuzo wants to pick some up, how much would you like to pick up?
Just a few.
How much is a few?
Like 5.
Okay. Gotta make sure. Okay. So Zuzo picks all that up, and you guys are waiting patiently for things to die down. Yuga says everything's fine. I don't hear anything outside.
Yes, we can try to go down again. Then I can try to hear something.
She wants to try to hear something.
There.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, it's a bad roll.
Yeah, you're like, how can you hear anything? Mato's on the other side. There is a window on the other side, and she looks out the window. I forgot to mention this. I should have told you guys, but Mato's now stealing the shine. Ooh. And she says, "There's more to this building. Like this building's huge. Wow." And then
there's more places.
yeah, this is just a part of the building.
Oh. Well, we should continue the investigation then.
Okay. So, you guys climb back down once you learn everything's safe. You travel to the west, because that's where Mato was seeing everything. And once you get to this main chamber, you look around, and it's just like this fine decorated pillars. They're pillars holding up the ceiling, and like they seem to be engraved with something in Dwarvish. You see like a one of the pillars was sculpted to be a statue of a dwarf holding up one of the ceilings, or part of the ceiling. Looking up at the ceiling, you see once more the dwarven god of creation, as he is hammering on an anvil, creating the earth. It's a what's a pic? What is it?
What?
The when you draw on the ceiling and it's like a grand painting. There's a word for it.
Canvas?
Mural.
Mural?
Mural.
Mural.
Yeah. It's just a giant mural of it.
What is it?
A giant painting.
It's a
okay.
you find it in museums.
If you want to make investigation checks, you can, but you have to tell me what you're looking for. You see two pathways. Going this way, this way.
Can I have information about I use this spell? Because you said there were inscriptions and things of the kind, right?
Yeah. So there
Maybe
are
can I
4 pillars. This one's a dwarf holding up the ceiling. Well, all these pillars are holding up the ceiling. This one has some writing on it. This one has it depicts the timeline of the dwarven kind, and this one is black, made up of obsidian.
So this one's black. This one's
black, written, timeline, statue. And there are 3 pathways, one going north, one going south, one going west. And you guys came from the east.
There's no indication about what is if we use a path, what is it leading to?
No. It's a pretty long hallway.
I could use my spell to read what is on the wall, but
And then Yuga says, "Oh, that's what we forgot to get."
Huh?
Someone who can speak Dwarvish.
Yeah, but we wanted someone else to come, and no one wanted them.
Because they were scared.
We did our best for this part, I guess. I can use my spell. It's efficient for 1 hour, then it should be enough for this building at least.
Mm-hmm. So you use your spell. If I'm correct, you have to touch it.
Mm.
And it's a second level spell. Mm. Oh, first level. Okay. One down. Okay. So you cast on yourself to be able to read the scriptures. Walk over to the pillar and you touch it, and now you can read it. And it reads, "I've been betrayed. I've been forgotten, but I will be remembered." And it's basically this talks about the king that went missing. He cursed the lands to forever be trapped here for exiling him because he was different.
Mm. Um, that's just the inscription. It doesn't. It's not linked to a direction, right?
No, yeah, it's just
So it's basically saying that people screwed him over and he cursed the land or something like that.
um
Because the land, because
yeah, like
nobody loves him.
yeah,
Basically.
because he was different. Like something about him was different that made him stood above the rest or just stood out. And the other three dwarven kings more or less exiled, killed, or sealed him within the bell. You don't actually know. You just know that this king is missing.
Okay. Well, do I get any other information around?
I want to investigate too.
What are you looking for?
Any more clues of where to go? Like,
Where the bell might be? Yeah, go for it.
11.
11.
Or can I
Yeah.
try it too?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So, thinking about it, you can understand that, or you're looking around and looking at your map, you get the idea that these pillars are pointing towards the respective king's tower. So, this one, which burrowed underground, signifies the Shadow King. This one, being the one that supported the other king, is a statue of him holding up the church itself.
That's Kimal, right?
Yes, Kimal. This one's Dwinarv, and this one is Senzar.
Hmm.
The one of the arena. So you never seen this tower, but you've seen all three of these.
I guess we have to look for this tower from the unheard king then.
So then, from what you can understand, it's northwest.
I have to look
back
this
where you
way.
guys came from.
Oh, but what was there? Can I try to remember what we saw in this direction to see if something is missing or if we didn't go far enough?
You remember that there was a fountain that was connected to a building. This fountain had a split in the road that made you go um, left or right, and you guys flipped a coin and went left.
Can I share all this with my group, and we see what is best to do? And I mentioned the fountains and things like that.
So the moment you start talking about the four kings, like Mato is just like so intrigued, and she's like listening and like taking notes. And yeah, from where you guys are standing, yeah, it all makes sense. um, so Mato says, so the tower that I was pointing at was Kimo. And if we're looking for the unheard king, we have to go northwest. We might have to kill some goblins.
Well, if we don't have the choice.
Yeah, because Yuki or Yuka would say, yeah, that's where I heard them last. And there were so many of them.
Well, I can go. We can go inside the special zone because we have the coin, but then we didn't see anything. We saw the fountains. We went left and we saw this kind of I don't know what is it called. An atelier. I don't know how to say in English. Workshop? No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't go right, but there wasn't any tower. There was just this big building.
Yeah. Yuka would say the hardest part about this is figuring out what the unheard king was king of.
And we don't have any more information here.
Mm-hmm. Yuka's
Man.
gonna make a guess. Maybe he's also unseen. So there might be an invisible tower we can't see.
An invisible tower?
I mean, he was forgotten.
Oh, it was destroyed, but
Oh, that would suck. That means we just walked through it.
it doesn't mean
because it was just a bunch of rubble.
it doesn't mean that the tower is not here. It just means that, well, I mean, the tower is not here, but maybe this big building was built over it. Can be.
Possibly. We have to look around for
Probably
that.
underground.
Well, we have to go back here, over there. That's the only choice anyway. Then we should go.
So you guys are going west?
Yeah, we don't have the choice, I guess.
Okay. So, you guys go west. That way. And you guys reach a large wooden door. It's too big for any of you to open. But looking around, you see a couple of levers that you have to rotate. Who's gonna do it?
I guess this is will.
Yeah. Make a strength check.
9. Why am I getting these sucky ass rolls?
Well, that's good enough. So Zuzo struggles a bit, but slowly but surely he opens one of the doors. That because you guys only need one door, so you guys all fit through. And looking as soon as you guys get out, you guys over here. There's a set of stairs leading up to an altar that has a throne in the center of it. It's made up of bones and flesh, and there are freshly lit torches around it.
Sweet.
From this point, you can also see the tower. It's just over here. in this direction.
But the tower we didn't want.
Hmm?
That's not the tower we are looking for anyway.
Yeah, but that was the tower that Mato pointed you guys at. And you said you wanted to go down that tower anyways.
Zuko goes in, like, just Zuko doesn't give a shit and just walks to it.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
12
Mm.
plus 3, 15. Okay. So you walk forward, and then you feel the ground underneath you start to crack, and you jump back, and then there's a hole. And you look down the hole.
I knew it.
You look down the hole, and there are spikes down there.
Spikes on shit.
Oh, just in time.
It's like, well, obviously, someone doesn't want us
See?
here.
And the three girls, or Mato's like, oh, this is why you bring him.
That's so mean.
So,
It's not a pet. I bring him because he's strong, but not to make him go on traps and die.
Yuko would walk behind you and be like, I don't want to walk there.
I don't have any.
you say it's not safe.
Zuzo, you can make a perception check to try to find more of these pitfall traps.
10.
Nah,
Nope.
Nope.
you don't see any.
Can I try to see anything?
Mhm.
Without to work on it.
Mato will be looking, but Yuka's too scared to.
Oh, I suck at this. I
Let's
can't.
see. Yeah, you don't see anything either. But Mato. Ooh, oh, she sees. And she will tell you, Zuzo. There.
Oh. Let it go.
And there are none leading to the altar.
Isn't that the entrance though?
No, that's the altar. The entrance to the tower is this way.
Mm. Should we go to the altar? And then see if there's any?
Behind the altar is just lava.
Oh, well then. That was my thinking process for the whole day.
Well, what should we do?
Uh,
Because I'm not going over there.
Are we sure all all the traps were found? That's the question. Is there any other way?
I mean, you guys know where the traps are. If you guys follow Mato, then she could lead you through them.
I would follow Mato, I guess. But maybe I will keep trying with the perception check.
Okay.
Do I make one now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. There we go.
Ah!
I can't even see it.
It's a natural 20. Oh, what the fuck? There we
There you
go.
go.
Okay. So, I'm gonna.
I tell you which goblin made them, when, how, which
Yeah. With your natural 20, you do see some weird shapes. from what you can understand, these are goblins that buried themselves
Buried themselves.
Oh,
to pop out and ambush.
Oh,
With the natural 20, you would also see that I'm going to draw like a really bad drawing of it, but this is the bridge, and it seems to be a hand.
doesn't look right.
what? A head?
Yeah, it looks like a robotic hand or a golem
Ah,
hand.
a hand. I understood the head.
Hand.
Hand. A hand.
Mm,
A robotic hand. Oh.
that's the bridge. That's how it looks. That's how it looks.
That's fine for me. uh, I don't judge.
No, it's
I
ugly.
don't judge
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no, I don't know how to draw hands anyway. It's perfect. Leave it.
It's a hand.
Okay. Well, tell, I tell the others what I saw.
And you guys are like right here compared to the hand. The the moment you tell Yuka that there's goblins in the holes, she immediately turns around and puts her back to you, and she's like holding on to the egg, and she seems a bit frightened. Mato is conjuring a spell, readying if the goblins jump. But what do you two want to do?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have anything to. Maybe I can keep casting. Wait, wait, just looking. Can I freeze the entrance of their trap? I mean, if they buried themselves, can I lock the upper part by
No,
freezing it?
not with that spell. You like eventually you could freeze it, but it's gonna take like 10 minutes.
Oh damn, they would not. Oh, oh, I can use the dancing lights and making some of the goblins react, but not jump at us. Jump at the light. I can do that too.
You can try. You don't know if it's gonna work.
Can we play
No, it's
whack-a-mole?
huh?
You could try. It's your
No,
call, Zusa.
I don't know. I don't want to try. Well, anyway, if we pass by and they notice us, they will jump at us anyway. Then
You have to go switch to the iPad because my phone's running out of batteries.
Okay.
mm. I wait.
Just keep thinking.
I kept thinking. I don't know. Maybe what Mato would suggest.
She doesn't know. She's never been stuck like this. She's usually in a tower.
And we are forced to pass by this zone to reach the other part.
Hmm. Yeah.
Or
If
we try to.
I'll tell you guys right now, if you guys showed up earlier, like when Yuka got hungry, if you guys managed to feed her and then come here, none of these traps would have been here.
Shit. Well, that's too bad. Sorry, we are not good at planning. Well, I don't know. We have to go by anyway then. We attack first, or I don't know.
Alright, there you go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Mato says I'm ready to attack.
I
Yeah.
suggest we attack too. Anyway, that's us first, or they will jump at us then. Really?
Yes.
Yep. So, that being the case, Yuka would run behind you. And which one you guys gonna shoot?
Me?
Wait. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, my dice. Dude, I can't find my dice. Oh, there it is. 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Vaya got 6 plus 2, so 8. You got Zuzo got what?
17.
17 plus 3 is 20. Yuka got 8 plus 3 is 11. And Mato got 12 plus 3 is 14. Or 15. So, Laron, or Zuzo, what do you want to do?
Oh, yeah. Attack the one on the far right.
Okay.
With my hammer, let's play
As soon as you get near it, it attacks. Nope. So this goblin jumps out and just smacks you across the face. It doesn't.
fuck.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. He meant to claw you, but you're so close, it turned into a slap instead.
You just hear the like slap echo, and it's just dot dot dot
Yeah,
in the
so-
scenery.
Yeah. So what you guys, what everyone hears is, all right. So make your attack.
20.
Oh, okay.
Kill that bitch slapper.
Hold on. Roll your damage, which is 2d6.
triangle?
6, the regular. Oh wait. No, you don't need to roll it. Sorry. You don't need to roll it. Yeah, you look at him, and he looks at you, and you can see he's like wetting his pants a bit, and then you just, and yeah, dead.
That's a good
You
thing.
did the echo thing pretty well, though.
Oh my god. Okay. This guy. Let's say this guy got 11. And these two got 8. So Vaya, you will be the last one.
I will take my time.
Okay. So with that being the case, Mato's gonna shoot at the one at the very end. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, that hits. So what's this? This 8 points of damage plus anything else. Nope, just 8. So she conjures a blue spear out of her hand and shoots it at the one at the far end, dealing 8 points of damage. Just and his head pops out of the ground. It's like ah. Let's see. Gotta remember 8. Okay, that was Mato. Yuka is gonna stay where she is because she doesn't want to go anywhere because she can't really see the traps. This guy jumps out of the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Runs to you, Zuzo, and attempts to attack you. No. So this guy runs up and like he's like trying to like slash you with his dagger, but he's hitting you with the flat side. And he's just like this next guy is going to run to you once more, since you're the closest. Yeah. Like his friend, this guy runs up. He kind of trips a bit, and like his head hits your knee. But he stands back up and just looks at you dead in the face, like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? This guy is gonna run to you, Via. 17. Oh yeah, that hits. So he pulls out a rusty knife and swings at you for 4 points of damage.
Hi.
As this knife just like comes across your arm, just he's like, yeah.
4 points.
Mm-hmm. At least it's not covered in poop, right?
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
So this guy is gonna run at
we get
Zuzo.
tetanus instead.
And nope, Zuzo, you're just not getting hit today.
Better fucking not.
As this goblin runs up and he can't seem to find any footing, but he jumps up using one of his buddy's head and like headbutts you, but you just stand strong. Like, what was that? Alright, Via, what are you doing?
I will attack the one who is near me.
Okay.
Because in this game I can't make a dodge, right?
No,
There's no possibility.
no, that's a thing.
Mm.
But you can't dodge and attack. You can only do one or the other. Unless,
but when it comes
skills.
to attack me, I can dodge? No.
You can say I'm ready to dodge.
Oh,
But
then
yeah.
I must see the. Oh, okay, I must see the guy coming to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But if you say that, then you can't attack.
No, I'm not going to dodge now. I mean, okay. I will attack, but I wanted to know for the first attack.
Okay.
Well, I will use Ray of Frost.
I will tell you that if you use Ray of Frost, it'll be with disadvantage. So you roll twice and you get the smaller one. But if you use Frostbite, then you won't get that. But it's weaker.
Because Ray of Frost is okay.
Yeah, is a ranged spell.
Then I have to use Frostbite. Okay. And I use Frostbite.
Okay. So, Constitution saving throw. And they pass. So you deal no damage. As like you conjure up this cold winter around this single goblin, and he's like trying to like he starts like patting his stomach and his chest, and like the ice that was building on it just like falls off. But At this point, Yuka sees what you're doing and she's gonna breathe fire. And holy shit, breathes fire. How much damage does it do? Okay. So once more, she tilts her head back, seeing that you're being attacked, and she spits out this yellow fire and burns him for 2 points of damage. And he does not like that whatsoever. Actually, one of his pot lids, the things that he's been using for armor, falls off because of it. Alright, Zuzo, what are you doing? You got 3 guys around you.
Do a spinny thing with my hammer.
You can try.
I could try. I will.
Okay. Oh, why'd you roll
12.
twice?
Because it fell off.
Oh. 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage, so 2d6.
Regular dice, right?
Yeah.
God damn it. 1. God damn it. 4.
Okay. So you go to do the spinning maneuver. You hit this first guy for 10 points of damage. And he slams into his friend, but they seem to be holding their ground. All 3 of them are still alive.
Damn it.
Mato has been keeping track and will be shooting at the one that she shot at earlier. Okay. Oh, so close. So close. As this blue spear once more flies out and stabs this goblin and sees that it's on his last legs, and Mato just like, damn it! Yuka is gonna attack this goblin that's in front of you, Via. That one hits. And he really hates Yuka right now. But he's still standing. He's kind of scared, but he's still there. This guy that that Mato's been shooting is gonna run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This next guy, after Zuzo just slammed his hammer into his face, he's gonna run away. This guy, the one that is Vaya's next to, is mad that he's on fire. Oh, he's on fire. He's gonna roll on the floor.
He fell cold and then he fell fire.
So this guy rolls on the floor to put out the fire and then looks at you with puppy dog eyes. This guy now is alone. Is gonna run down. 1, 2, 3.
Does he think I will feel sorry for him?
And sees that you're not sorry for him, and he's gonna attack you. No, it's because Zuzo's scary and you're hurting his friend. This one hits you. He has a dagger, and once more deals 4 points of damage. Okay, so Vire, what are you doing? Oh my god, stop sneezing.
Then they are going against me, then I will try to use Frostbite again, I guess. I have no other choice.
On which one?
This is not you can't reach.
Yeah, you only choose one. Unless you want to use a bigger spell.
The one which is the closest.
There are 2 right next to you. The one on the left is closer to death, and it's currently on the ground putting out fire.
Okay, then I finish this one again.
Okay. So, nope. Okay, so roll a d6, I believe, for damage. Oh yeah.
Yay!
So you see that he's like patting himself, like trying to put out the fire, and then the fire disappears, and he's like, huh, and turns to stone or cold. All right, Zuzo, what are you doing? Two of them ran away, or all three of them ran away from you. The one that Vire just killed is dead now.
Are they still there, or are they actually running away from us?
These two are running away from you. This guy will be running away because Vaya just killed his friend. But this is what it is right now. These two are currently in the middle of running away. This guy was attacking Vaya, but will be running away soon. And both of these two were almost dead.
I want to get those two.
Which one?
I said those two.
Yeah, which one?
God damn it. The one closest.
That's literally any of them.
I said the one closest, so over the two.
Okay, so you, okay, attack.
Use my dice. That's a 9.
That's a hit. 2d6.
6. 6.
That one's dead. You smashed its face, and like his head turns 180 and flips behind him.
What?
Mato, seeing that that one's almost dead, the one that you're also chasing, Zuzo, is gonna attack it. And a blue spear just flies through it, and it dies. Bang! Yuka, now being less scared since all these goblins are dying, she's gonna put the egg down, run over, and attack with Kenshi's sword. Hits. 4. How much damage does it do with it? Seven damage. Okay. This guy is now scared, and he will. God, he has to run this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Via, you can make a melee attack with your staff, or no, you have a dagger. You can use your dagger to attack if you want.
I won't go straight to the enemy, I guess.
No, so while he's running away, you can make a dagger attack.
Oh, I have a free action. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will do that then. What must I do? Roll d20?
No.
Nope.
you're not a fighter, you're a caster.
No. Really not.
So he gets
I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's now
What
your
a surprise!
oh, yeah, it's now your turn, Vaya.
My turn. Can I cast frost? No, not frostbite, but ray of. Ray of. What is it? Ray of frost.
So roll d20.
Yep.
That hits. So roll 1d8. Eventually you'll get higher. Let's see. The spell increases by d6 when you reach 5th level. You're not level 5 yet, I don't think. No. Okay. So you deal 2 damage, 9 total. Oh well, that goblin's still up and running, and he's gonna keep on running. But I think Frostbolt or Rare Frost, yeah, it decreases their speed, so he runs a little bit slower.
Can someone finish this one, please, before it goes to the others?
I'm assuming Zuzo's gonna do it. That actually didn't hit. I don't think. Hold on, wait. That actually didn't hit. Oh, Zuzo's sad. So Mato is now gonna shoot. Oh, and let's see. Oh no. Yep, he's dead. He's dead. This.
Family.
Yeah. So once more, this blue spear just flies and just pierces through this guy's head. And that's that. Yuka walks back around, picks up the egg, and Mato's like, "Why'd you drop the bag?" And she just looks at Mato and just walks behind, walks around. Doesn't want to talk to her about it. But since Zuzo's not here, I'm assuming he's just gonna follow you. What are you gonna do?
We keep going since we.
Okay, so you travel across the hand.
Hmm.
Okay. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Ah! Shit.
Ooh. Okay, you could get that. Oh, Via, oh no.
Oh shit.
Mato, oh no. Now we gotta wait for Zuzo. So, how's your day, Webby?
Not good.
Are you happy with what I did?
uh,
Are you confused?
I'm not happy with what happened. I didn't even make the time to say I wanted to make a perception.
Well, these guys were going to wait for something else. I'll tell you that. So Zuzo, you ran over to the last goblin that survived and missed because I just attacked for you because I didn't want to wait for you. And then Mato managed to kill it. And then Via said, "Okay, let's get across the hand, and you need to roll a dexterity saving throw."
Nope. 5.
5. Okay.
We
Okay.
all die.
So, using this hand, right, I'm gonna enlarge it a bit. Like, yeah, cause you know this is how artist people draw, right? They just enlarge things. So, so Via, you were leading the charge, right? You were leading the charge. Yuka was behind you. Zuzo was next to Yuka, and Mato was in the back. And then when you guys reach roughly around here, actually. Oh no! Oh, don't put them together. Whatever. You guys reach the line. Yeah. Yes. So many things. You guys reach the line. The hand starts to move and start to close.
Oh shit.
Both Mato and Via jump across, and the Zuzo and Yuka jump to the side. So you guys are now separated because this hand is closed, and there's lava in between you guys and them.
Wait, where's the lava?
We are separated.
Okay.
It's bigger than it looks. I'm just blah 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 blah. There's a lot of lava and there's a closed hand between you two.
Oh, okay.
There's no way to cross the how to say it. Now that the hand is closed, we can't go on it.
Uh, you can. It's made up of some type of stone. You can climb on top, but you know how dangerous lava is if you fall in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called lava for a reason, right? But you are right next to the tower entrance, right here.
So we are okay.
We're the one.
Mato.
Mato. Close to the entrance.
Yeah, to the tower that you guys are
Tower.
traveling to.
Okay.
You and Yuka are closer to the altar. And at this point, Yuka's kind of like hyperventilating. She's like, no. What are we going to do? We can't jump across. She's like trying to think as hard as she can, but she's having a really hard time thinking.
It will be fine. We're just separated by lava.
That's not fine.
That could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Yeah, let's see. Does Mato have anything?
So it's like you should find a way across or a way around it.
You look around and there's no other way except for jumping or somehow opening the hand.
Is there any kind of inscription on the hand or anything I could understand or remember? Or
I mean, you can see that the hand has joints, so it can move, but you don't know who moved it or how it moved. You just know it moved. There's no magical symbols on it or anything.
Yeah, I won't take the risk. Because I have no way, no spell to reach the other side.
Yeah, and Mato's like, yeah. I mean, if they stay within my sight, I can shoot anyone that tries to harm them, but I can't. There's no way for us to get across.
Maybe we will find a way inside the tower. We don't really have the choice anyway now. Then maybe Yuka and Zuzo should find a place to hide, and we will try to see what is inside the tower. We don't really have the choice.
Okay. Where do you guys want to hide?
Is it just an altar over there?
Also, can you hear Zuzo fine, or does Zuzo sound muffled? Via.
Oh, what?
Oh, my microphone's covered by a thing. That's why.
Okay. So there's an altar.
Yeah, is it just an altar?
With it has a throne on it made up of bone and meat.
Lame.
You also know where all the spike traps are because Via pointed out for you. You guys came from a church, and you can also see a couple of other buildings around the church. And make a quick perception check.
Nope. 7.
Yep, that's all you see. You see a couple of buildings, you see a church, you see the altar and the throne. and a lot of lava. A lot.
Tell Yuka that we should go to the nearest building until they get the bridge down.
You should go back to the church, I guess, because if you can go back.
She is really scared and she doesn't hear you. She's like, you can see that she's like overthinking everything, and she's trying to find a way, but she can't think of anything, and she keeps like starting over, and she keeps talking to herself, getting faster and faster and
Oh.
faster, but she's just really
Aw.
scared. She's just trying to find something.
Can I just shout? Well, I speak to Yuka and say that it will be fine, and she just have to calm down and stay safe, and we will find a way. She doesn't need to panic at the moment.
She doesn't hear you.
She doesn't hear me.
She's like, what?
She is losing it.
Oh, she's.
Like
Can I?
yeah, she's just really scared.
Yes, Zizo's not really great with interaction, so I guess he would just put his hand on her head and tell her it's alright.
She bites your hand,
God damn it!
and then she realized that she bit you, and she's sorry. But you have her attention.
Can I use?
Yes, it just pats her back on the head and say it's alright. We should go find a place to hide, or like find the lever for the hand bridge thing.
Okay. Lead the way.
She looks so sad. You take good care of her, Zuzo.
And he's just like,
Go
yeah.
follow the lever.
All right, so where do you want to hide?
So
There
where were the? What was the?
There are several buildings. The last building that you came from is a church, and you see about 4 small houses, 2 which are 2 stories.
Let's go to one of the small houses.
Okay. So while that's going on, what are you two doing, Mato and Vaya? You guys are going into the tower, right?
Yeah, we really have nothing nothing else to do now.
Okay. Let me flip a coin to see who I'm going to control. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see who goes first. So Zuzo, you go up to this building, this small house. You can see that there are 2 windows with the curtains closed and a door. And once more, it's a very small door. It's a dwarf. What do you want to do?
I expect the house to see if there's any goblins in it.
Make a check.
19.
You can hear movements from the inside. You hear something like rustling. You hear some pots and pans banging on the ground.
It's just guide Yuka away from this house and go to another one.
Okay, so make a check for the next one.
God damn it. God damn it, everything's falling. 17.
You still hear the pots and pan from the other house, but this one seems to be silent.
Alright, I guess I take a first walk into the door, and then peek through.
So you're gonna sneak in? Okay, go ahead.
God, do I have to roll for everything?
Yep.
8.
So you're kind of nervous. You know, you've never been alone with Yuka in such a dire state. So it's kind of awkward, and you can see that she's still shaking. And then like you open the door and it goes, and you're like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. And you look inside. It's empty.
Alright, and then he tells Yuka to go in, and then I guess he'd go in and try to blockade. Is there anything in the house?
There's a rug on the ground. There's a fireplace that has some ashes and a metal pot that the goblins couldn't carry because it's filled with ashes. There are some knives on the ground. There's some clothing on the ground. There's a bed frame. You can use that. So you just barricade it as much as you can. Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is your chance to think of what to talk about. In the meantime, Via, you
Oui.
guys, you guys go into the tower,
Yes.
and you guys walk inside, drawing a perfect circle because I'm awesome.
Drawing.
and
Wow.
and from where you guys stand, you can see that the stairs go all the way down to nothing, or like it's very very far down. You can see that, and it's with the orange lighting from the magma slowly fades down into a green lighting near the bottom.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess we have to go down. But maybe we make deception to make sure nothing is around.
Yeah, go for it. No, that's not it.
Let's see, let's see.
Uh,
There.
Yeah.
Really not good.
Oh yeah, Mato's with you. Forget. Oh, she looks around, and this is not what I was expecting. But I don't hear anyone. I don't see anyone. So it's safe to assume, right?
We don't have the choice. We have to go anyway. Then let's continue.
Okay. So you start walking down, and like you guys are walking for a very very long time before you reach the bottom. Um, there are no scriptures along the wall. There's just a bunch of torches. Once more, it goes from a orange lighting to a green torch that has a green fire.
Hmm.
And both you and Monto are like, that's interesting. Yeah. But on the way down, since you guys have nothing to talk about, Mato says, um, "So, you came from the cursed forest.
Yes, I did.
What's it like in there?"
Well, it's dangerous for those who don't know the place, but it's a very nice forest to live.
Yeah. Uh, I, my friend got lost there before. I had.
Oh, they came back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told you this story. It's how I got my powers. She went and got lost at there because we were playing like a little joke on her, and then she didn't come
Oh,
back, and then I went inside to go find her, but I got lost too. and then
we tried.
this snake came up to me and told me that he knew where my friend was, and I'll help him if he'll help me if I help him. So I said, yeah, I was a little kid then, so I'm just trying to save my friend, and surely enough, I did.
I
And
don't remember anything else from this forest.
there's a lot of creepy creatures. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you may like them because maybe you lived there for so long, but yeah, I'm not going back there.
There are some nasty ones, but the others are here to protect the forest.
Yeah. So,
Usually people get attacked because they attack first too.
so you lived there your whole life. Like, how like you had a family or what?
We are kind of a big family. We we are only sisters over there. Then that out of the role play, that's a thing I didn't
Yeah.
think about. But I guess they are only women. Maybe
Hmm.
they are
They're all
married
women.
men. I guess yeah.
Nope, they're all women.
They are
Uh,
just they are like Gyarados in the Zelda game.
yeah. Um, base. Basically, you guys are mixed races, mainly elves, but
Mm.
there are some like half elves or like they're half human, half elf.
Mm.
But not too many of like any other races, mainly just elf and half elves. Um, you you could make up any backstory for yourself of how you ended up there, but most people end up there because they were lost in the forest.
Uh, I guess I was born in this forest
Okay.
in my side. My character did, and maybe the mother of Vaya went to have a boyfriend outside the forest and came back home. Then I see it like this, really.
I I I see it like something like she was in love and then she got pregnant and then something bad happened and she ran into the forest, got lost, and then gave birth to you.
Yeah, maybe that's good too.
Okay.
I guess we can go this way. Yeah.
Okay, so you tell her that and she's just like, whoa. I was not expecting that.
What did you expect?
Well, I mean, I was expecting like something nicer. You seem like such a nice person.
Maybe I don't know much about the outside world, and maybe I do seem a bit too kind for the others, but well, I'm not naive either.
All right, so you guys just talk on the way down, and surely enough, you guys make it to the bottom. Um, you peek outside, and you hear a bunch of people. They're like walking around, they're chatting, they're talking, they're selling stuff.
A bunch of people,
Mm-hmm.
like normal people.
Kinda. You see a lot of
No.
dark elves. They have black skin, white hair, and you see a lot of drummer, which are dwarves, also black skin, white hair, sometimes black. You also see the occasional human. You see some insects, um, and yeah,
Something is quite off in this place.
yeah. I was not expecting this. Definitely not expecting this.
That mustn't be true, right?
Oh, I mean, I guess we just have to talk to people now, right? I mean, Kimal, this is Kimal's tower.
Uh, you want to try to speak with them?
I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Like, what else
Well,
are
let's
we?
try.
Are we just gonna hide from all these people? And you look around, there are hundreds of people.
Can I can I make what does can I detect magic?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I detect magic, and I want to see if magic comes from people, like there are different kind of magic or things of the kind.
Okay. So you expend a spell slot. I think what level is that? Level two?
Level 1.
Level one? Okay. So you expend another level one spell slot and you detect magic. And you look at the people and they're all glowing. Um, much like Zuzo and every other living creature that you ever looked at, they all like share like different colors of, and like being like red, blue, purple, black, but like they all seem to be alive. Nothing, no one seems to be fake. I mean, like you get the occasional guy who has like a magic item on them, but it seems to be something small.
Well, I say this to Mato.
And Mata just says, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh, well, let's try to speak with the people like you suggested. I guess we don't have the choice.
Okay, so what type of person would you want to speak to? Like, there's the dark elf, the dark dwarf, human, insect,
Maybe a merchant dwarf.
a merchant dwarf.
Merchant dwarf, yeah.
Okay. The first one you find is a blacksmith, and
Oh, you went out. There we go.
what?
Never mind.
Okay.
We went silent for a sec.
Okay. So he has an orange beard, orange hair, wearing some type of leather armor. And goes, "Oh, why, hello there. I never seen anyone like you around here. How can I help you?"
Can you tell us where we are?
Well, yes. I insert kingdom name here. But
There's a script missing here.
this is Leron's kingdom.
How did you say?
This
What?
this is Leron and Alarin's kingdom.
Okay. Maybe write it for me, but
Yeah, I'm just making it easier for you because we haven't come up with a name yet.
it's better to write it because I sometimes I forgot. Okay. And how is it possible that you are all in this place while the upper zone is full of goblins and seems totally forsaken?
Oh yeah, no, the goblins don't come down here. It's too dark for them.
Dark.
Yeah, I mean, look around, and you look, and it's very dark. There's only like a few green lights that light the streets.
And how come everyone knows about this place but we didn't?
Oh no one knows about this place. It's very far down.
Well, but there are so many people here. How do you live?
Oh, we don't. We farm everything here. We learn to survive on the ground. Thanks to our king. He's a bit iffy.
Excuse
He leaves. I mean, like, we actually just came back from up there.
Okay.
Yeah, we fought this this fat, ugly, molten goblin guy. Yeah, it was interesting. Luckily, we had this big orc. He helped us a lot.
Well, since you are okay, yeah. I don't really know what to say because I think Vaya would be very like she doesn't believe it. It seems too off to be true.
Yeah, Mato's just kind of like, where has this place been? Like, what the fuck? So, Zuzo, did you come up with a conversation for Yuko yet?
Nope.
Are you even
Try to
trying?
find a
had
card.
one, to be honest, but then I lost it.
I mean, okay, well, then I'm just gonna keep doing this until you come up with something. Otherwise, you guys are just gonna be sitting there awkwardly in silence
Maybe find a game to do or
while
cards. Or I don't know.
I
Yuka
had
just
a really good question and I lost it, and I'm so upset about it.
while Yuka just freaks out. Okay, so yeah, so both of you guys are really confused. You guys have no idea what's going on, but you do know that there's a king here. There are two kings here.
Yeah.
And these guys recently came back from where you guys came from. They were searching for a drill, and they got one.
But why don't you live up in the city then? Why staying underground?
Well, everything's different up there. Down here, there's like no rules. You could do whatever you want, so long as you don't kill anyone, obviously.
But I mean in the city, the dwarf city, not up in the surface.
Oh, that city's cursed.
Oh, and can you tell us more about it?
Oh, wait, you're telling me you went in there without knowing the curse?
we. This is a bit complicated.
Okay. Okay. So if so, originally there was 4 kings. You guys know that part? And then Mato's like, yeah, we know that part. There was 4 kings. One of them went missing. He's now the unheard king. Da 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 da. He's like, okay. So the unheard king cursed the land to never be profitable. You can't mine any gold. You can't mine any silver. Can't mine any iron. Da 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 da. But he never said anything about emeralds, which is why they're still there. And that's a different story. Anyways, the curse. So dwarves like myself don't go up there anymore because if we find one of the emblems for for one of the 4 kings, then we get cursed and we must rule that land, and we become like that molten goblin that I was telling you about, a corrupted king of lava and pretty much nothing. There's nothing there for us.
You mentioned emblems.
Yeah, like it has like the different kings on them. There's like a coin with their face on it.
I'm looking at Mato like, shit.
But oh, you guys found some. So, you guys found some. No. It's only a curse on the dwarves. Like, you guys are fine.
Oh,
Yeah, the dwarves
thank you.
aren't allowed. Well, I mean, I went up there, but I made sure I didn't find any.
Speak of crowd silence.
Yeah.
Hey,
So, well, what brought you guys to the city?
maybe you won't like it, but uh, well, we tell him the story. We come from this village with lord which can control everyone by voice, and we are looking for the unheard bell.
Ah, the unheard bell. Huh.
I don't
Wait.
remember the name in. There was the
Yeah,
name
yeah,
in
yeah. It's a
stuff,
Nil
but
Nilbin Na Nilbin Na.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, it's with the unheard king's tower.
but we didn't see any tower from this king. We supposed it exists somewhere, but hidden or.
Oh, yes. It's because it's you can't see it.
But you can.
I my grandpa knew where it was, and he's dead now. But he passed it down to me. I could point it out to you. And you have a map,
Yes.
and then
Well,
he.
we drew it, but
Huh. Which one do you give? Do you give Yuka's or do you give yours?
mine. Oh. Not to
So
be nasty with you, Kev, but I kept mine.
so so he points where the fountain is, the building that's connected to it. There's a larger building if you follow it that that is behind it. It's all connected. It's just one single building. It's invisible. Right? I guess no one can see it. But I never ventured in there, so I don't know any of the secret contraptions to open it to get to the tower. But I know it's there. My grandpa's told me several stories about it.
Did he say anything that would be useful to get in, or maybe there is a legend about it, or anything?
He told me that whenever he went to go visit, he had to be very quiet because the king liked to sleep, and if you woke him up, he was mad at you.
Oh, then we have to be all silent to get inside this place. Try.
Pretty much.
Um, well, at least we have the information now. Okay. Uh, do you know a way to go back up and to cross the lava river because we were stuck?
What do you mean stuck?
The hand closed, and we can't cross the river again.
Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Um. Jesus, great. Okay. So there are these giant golems that the dwarves made, the dwarven kings made. They've scattered them across the world. One of them is in the city, and
Mm.
and that's his hand. So someone, I don't know who, got control of it, and
Someone.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So so you need to find the head and get inside and kill whoever or tell them to open up the hand. That's the only way to get across unless you want to jump.
And how do you get in another part? You're forced to stay in this place, or you have other ways to reach the surface of
No, there's no
the
way for
city?
us to get back. That tower is the only way for us to go back to the surface.
Oh.
Well, walking.
Do you have anything to pass a message, a bird or anything we could borrow because we
Uh,
need to contact our friends and I guess they went to hide and
Laron is friends with the queen on the surface. There's a green emerald that they teleport through.
um
Oh, there's a magic shop right down the street. You want to talk to him? Apparently, he's the best one.
yeah, maybe we'll try this way because we need to contact our friends.
All right. Well, he just points it out. His name's Victor. Uh, he's a bit weird. Be nice to him.
Victor. Okay. We go there then. Thank you a lot.
So you go,
Yeah.
and Mato is just like writing down everything, and she's like, "Oh, this is so great. This is so amazing."
That's
And
what you were looking for.
I mean, it's not just what I was looking for. I mean, like, no one really knows about this kingdom.
No, I never heard about it. I don't understand
Well,
why.
I can understand why you didn't hear it because you're stuck
But
in a tree.
uh
No, I'm not trying to
what?
be mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know, you were stuck in a forest.
Yeah, but I mean, no one mentioned this place. Never. On the surface, on the village, or any other place we went. No one knew.
Hmm, that's very concerning. I'll tell.
Well,
We're definitely gonna tell Rhinox about this.
mm,
Okay. Zuzo, have you thought of anything yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So she.
I'm trying to come up with a topic, but it's
Yeah.
basically the same thing about how being small, and I can't think of anything else because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. So am I, and I still come up with shit. Anyways, she is.
You had 2 weeks to think about stuff like this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Anyways, she is like really like shaking now, and like she's trying to find some comfort with petting the egg, and she's kind of like whispering to it and like just talking to it, and she's kind of like
oh,
she's really scared.
Dude.
She is really scared.
be a good dad, Zuzo.
He's trying.
Do something. Your little girl needs you.
Suzu would like awkwardly scoot close to her, and then just
Tries to hug
tries
her,
to hug her.
and she's just like, what are you doing?
I've seen the humans do it.
it's called a hug, and you, you're doing it wrong. No, no. It's like it's like sure, yeah, like that, sure.
It's so awkward. I love it.
That's just too bad I can't see that.
So I made her feel a little bit better,
Yay.
and she's like, "So, how long have you been here? You said you came from the Shadow Vale."
How long has it been? Like, in general.
About a month.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Mm. Would he know the concept of months?
Maybe.
Shit. For a while.
And
Uh,
so the the mm, did you come out of the tree?
tree?
Yeah, the tree that's emanating the black mist.
Uh, I'm not sure. I just popped up on
Yes, you did.
this. Yes. I'm not sure what to say. Shut up.
Yeah. I saw that tree. I was walking to it before I met Kenchi, and then something pulled me to Kenchi. Do, do you feel anything like that?
Yes.
And you are feeling it really hard right now. So, do you follow it? Or do you, like, just accept it?
I do both because if I ignore it, it's just gonna bug the shit out of me.
So, who does it lead you to?
I think it's the witch. Right.
No. No way.
That's a gossip. No.
That explains so much. And she's kind of like, she's kind of shocked and awe. She's like, "What?"
Mind blown.
Yeah, but like she has to like try to be quiet, but it's really helping. Like you talking to her is really helping. Like she's getting distracted, and
You're
she's
doing
not
well.
thinking about like all the bad things. She's just thinking about like, oh, this is crazy. Um, so you never felt this pull, this pulling, this tugging when you were in the Shadow Vale until you came here, right?
Yes.
And it led you to Vaya. And
It does.
and well, I mean, I vaguely remember the Shadow Vale, but my dad brought me here, and the pull led me to Kenchi. What do you think it means?
Was he the one that was told about the thing? Or was that Vaya? I can't remember. Vaya.
Vaya. That was Vaya.
Not sure.
So should I be scared of Kenchi or
I don't think you should be scared of him.
No, save the day like you did.
he did give me his sword. How do you think they're doing? Via
I'm,
Mato.
I'm sure they're trying to find a way to get back to us.
How do you remain so calm?
Other than being mad, it's not. Hold on. I'm trying to think.
Hmm. Being mad. Okay. So back to Via Mato. You guys follow the dwarf's directions, and you come to a shop. and like the sign is a bit crooked, like it's dangling on one hook, and it says Victor's Goods.
We get in since this is the place we were told.
Okay, so you go inside and no one's at the front desk. Looking around, you see a bunch of like charms, but no one seems to be around.
Yeah, I called someone. Is there anyone? My
So
message
no,
got received.
yeah. No. It's just I love doing this voice, but it's really loud. So so first
Oh, yeah.
first you hear as you hear a bunch of things being dropped, and then from the corner of a doorway you see this old man, roughly like 60 years old, has like a broken glasses and like really like ripped out hair, and he comes like, oh, yes, how may I help you?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
I
and
love this character.
and Mato's like, um, hello there. Are you Victor? Yes. Oh, how'd you know my name? Um, the the dwarf told me about you. Oh, which one?
The blacksmith.
There's like the 243 dwarfs. Which one?
The one near the entrance of this place. The first one.
There's 30
Has a
over there.
eh?
There's 30 over there.
Oh.
Wait, and then Mato's like, wait, you keep track? No, I'm just kidding. So how may I help you?
That's that made an echo on my side. Okay. Can you repeat?
How may I help you?
Ah, we need a way to get back to our friends. The other way of the other side of the lava river when we went here.
Ooh, lava. Don't jump in it. It's dangerous. And then he pulls up his leg, and he's missing a leg, and he replaced it with a stick.
Oh yeah, it
Hurt.
happened to you.
Hurts a lot. Don't jump in it.
We won't try. Don't worry.
And you need to get across. Just walk across the hand. What's wrong with you?
The hand is closed,
The hand is
Yes,
never
use it.
closed.
and now it did.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
I'm not lying. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I can smell it in your hair.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's my hair.
No, he can smell it in your hair.
Huh?
He can smell it in your hair. That's what he said.
It's not supposed to make sense, Chloe.
Why would I lie to you?
Cause you're a stranger. You're just trying to steal my things like the other elf.
No, I would buy your stuff if I find anything useful, but I'm not a thief.
And then he puts a bag on the desk, and then walks to the back room.
Oh, then. I need to take a shower soon.
Okay.
Hmm?
So he drops a bag on the desk, and then he walks away. He goes back to the back of the store.
Well, will he come back soon or
You don't know.
where are you going?
And Mato's like, I think this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Anyone would be crazy if this dude.
Aha! I saw you take it! Oh, still there.
What?
He was trying to see if you stole the bag. Okay, I can trust you. You need to get across. And the hand is closed. And he starts digging through his desk. No. Ah! No. Here we go. And then he gives you a charm. It's a tiny charm. It's
What is it?
a dice. It's a dice.
Dice.
Yeah, it's a dice. And,
How useful.
Funny.
and then he puts on the table 50 gold pieces. 50 gold.
What is it for exactly? How does it work?
You buy first and then I tell.
What?
You buy, then I tell you what it does.
Can I see? I don't know. Mato, is it magic or not?
Hold on, let me move my dice. Yeah, I'm getting something from it.
And how much is it? He said
50.
50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just looking. Um, why wouldn't you tell me how it works before? What are you afraid of?
'Cause I'm crazy.
Well, it depends, but I think
Do you
I
not
wouldn't.
trust me like I trust you?
You trust me?
Well, yes. Why would I show you something that I don't trust you to?
Uh, um, I'm hesitating. Can I speak with my friend a moment? Just we discuss because the price is very high for us.
You have 10 seconds. Go!
No. Well,
Yeah, you guys just like turn around and start talking.
do we trust him?
I mean, I wish we could test it out, but if this is our only shot, then maybe we might have to.
I turn back to the guy. Would you accept a piece of obsidian instead of gold?
Is it magic?
No, but gold isn't magic either.
Yes, but gold can be used for magic.
Ah, yes, that's true. Well, I get
Also-
Macho, how much
Also,
do you
gold
have?
buys me clothing, buys me food, buys me my house, buys me my hair, buys me my glasses, buys me my shoes.
My hair.
Yeah, his messed up hair.
Mato, how much do you have?
Rhinox has all my money.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, if it's 50, I can pay for it. But
I'll,
no
I'll pay you back
joke.
if we get through this.
Hmm?
Mato's like, I'll pay you back if we could get back.
Fine, don't worry. Okay, we take it.
Okay, so you take the die, you give him the money. It does nothing.
Huh?
It does nothing. Nah, I'm just kidding. Roll it. So
Like,
yeah, so roll a d6.
alors, My computer is a bit slow. Okay.
Okay. So you roll it, and a wall appears, an invisible wall. I mean, you can see like it's kind of distorted, and it's about
Uh-huh.
20 foot long or wide.
A wall.
Yeah, it just made a wall.
And what is it?
Well, you see, if you could climb it, and sometimes it's a table, sometimes it's a pyramid, sometimes it's a ball, sometimes it's a cube, sometimes it's a diamond, sometimes it's a octagon. So he just keeps
Ugh.
going and on and on. But
And oh,
basically, what you can understand is it turns into a shape, and you can use this shape to like make a bridge or something with it.
I see. Okay, then the thing that appeared right now would be long enough for us to cross.
Yes.
All right. And will it work all the time?
Sadly, it's not stronger than lava, but it should get you across. Meaning,
And
meaning that it's one-time use if you throw it in the lava.
okay, but I can use it all the time I want.
So it
If it survives I mean, if I don't use it, like I throw it in the lava, right?
yeah. In order to get across, you have.
Being a second late for a train or even a Pokemon can be life-changing.
Who is that?
This was not me.
Oh, video.
God damn it. Okay, so if like you roll it on a table, right, then you can use that as many times as you want. But if you roll it into the lava, the wall or the table will appear. You have to get across, and then the dice will melt and will be destroyed.
Because if I understood well, the river of lava that we crossed was at the same level as us. Is it right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is not like there's a space, empty space, and then the lava underground.
Yeah, I mean like it's like maybe
Oh.
like 2 or 3 inches, but it's not too bad.
Okay. 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 I understood. Okay. That's fine. All right.
So are we done? Are you satisfied?
Yes. Can I ask for a question more? Do
200
you
gold
know
pieces for a question.
what?
200 for one question.
It seems like the game master doesn't want us to continue with this guy.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
200 copies.
Nah, I'm just kidding. And then like Mato's like, hey, yeah, you're such a joker.
Like very, very forced smile.
Yeah. He tries to
Do
be
you-
funny, basically.
Yeah. Well, I try to load too, but do you know a way to enter inside the unheard tower, the unheard king tower?
Never heard of it.
And I would have tried. Okay. Is there any other way to? What should I ask?
Right.
I think we have everything.
That was one question. You only said one question.
Yeah. I know. It's fine. Well, thank you a lot for the help.
And then he throws a cloak over his head, and he says, "Disappear!" And he's still there, but he like waddles to the back of the store.
Well, we go out. That was surely an interesting experience.
Yeah, and he's the best one in town, apparently.
But at least we got what we wanted.
Yeah, I never would have
Enjoying it.
expected something like that. But
As long as it works.
okay. So you make your way back up, and Vaya, you're getting really tired walking up this long set of stairs. I mean, like you and Mato take like a couple breaks here and there. But
Yeah.
Zuzo, are you saying anything else to Yuka or? I'm just asking.
And now I can't think of anything.
Okay. Um, being as scared as she actually became extremely tired and fell asleep on you.
Oh.
So right now it's your job to watch the egg. So
So cute.
so you guys make it to the top, Mato and Vaya,
Mm.
and Mato goes, oh, "This better work."
I hope it will.
All right, roll a d6.
Once- And the only hope I have is that it gets to the right shape at everyone. Uh, nah.
This one turns into a circle. So, to give you a gist of how it looks. Okay. Okay, so this is the lava. Okay, that's the lava. And that's how big the circle is. You guys will have to jump, but it's an easier jump.
Okay. Then we have to jump on it and then jump the other side.
Yep. And
Okay.
you guys have to do it now. So roll.
Oh yeah, we do it. Roll d20, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yes. Ah. So tired of this world.
Hold on.
So tired.
Okay. Oh, not too bad. Okay. Okay. So, both you guys jump. You kind of like slip off, and then Mato grabs you,
Oof.
and she says, "Go, go, go now, go, jump, go." So make another roll.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, those are there already.
Yep. So you make it across. Mato, on the other hand, she takes 10d10. Oof. Okay, so you see that she was on the the circle, and then the circle starts getting submerged in lava, and then she turns into this blue mist. But before she does so, her leg gets caught in the lava, and you can hear her
Oh,
scream. But she turns into a mist and flies over to you and lies on the ground with a messed up leg. Her
shit,
left
shit, shit.
her left leg, but yeah, and she's knocked out. The pain was so immense.
Can I use my how is the leg from what I can see?
Hmm?
How is her leg?
It's gone. Like um uh almost to the knee, like right underneath the knee is gone.
Oh shit.
Yep, all that is gone.
Is it I don't have any cares or anything for her. Can I
Mm,
use what can I use?
you could tie a rope around her leg so that it
Yeah.
doesn't bleed.
But if it burns, I guess it doesn't bleed.
Well, I'm assuming that you would like put out the fire and everything. That's not too
I
hard to do. And she's knocked out, so she's not gonna be crying the whole time. And then you can use your rope. So make a roll for the rope. See how good you tie it. Yeah.
Otherwise, I use my freezing spell on her, but
Yeah.
soft version of it.
Yeah, you can do that too. So
Yeah,
like
I use it.
yeah, so you tie the rope and then like you start pulling her leg down. All right. So you have no you have no idea where Zuzo and Yuka is.
Uh,
Zuzo, you feel the tug, like it's crazy now. It's wacky. What do you do?
Hmm. This is would feel like there's something wrong. And
Okay, so you peek out the window and yeah, you see Vaya on your side of the lava, currently take like scared shitless with an unconscious Mato. I'm assuming just for the sake of this, because she wants to take a shower and it's been about 2 hours. Uh,
okay.
Zuzo lays Yuka down, sneaks out, do not wake her up, and then runs over, picks up Mato, and then takes you guys back to the house.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end today.
Poor Mato.
All right, all
I
right.
feel sorry for her.